Hey, what's up, soldiers? My name is GregFPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and welcome back to another video here today on the channel. Today, guys, we're going to be counting down the top 10 worst mystery box locations in Treyarch Zombies history. But before we get into it, make sure you guys comment down below the worst Juggernog location, and I'll make that video sometime next week. So without further ado, guys, let's jump right into it. Let's not waste any time. Coming in at the number 10 spot is going to be the Juggernog Juggernog mystery box location. Now, the reason this one sucks is because there's a window directly to your left when you're hitting the box, and you also have to worry about the zombies coming into the spawn room as well as coming from the underground area. So the reason this one really sucks, in my personal opinion, is just because if you're hitting the box mid-round, the zombies are going to swarm from every single direction and you really have nowhere to turn, especially with the window directly to your left. The zombies can come from all different directions, and if you don't have a great gun and that's why you're hitting the box, like you have the XM53 or something, like you're just gonna get overwhelmed. So Juggernog at the Jug location comes in at the number 10 spot. Coming in at the number 9 spot is going to be the Die Death Corner box. Now, this one is all secluded by itself, and the only way to get out of there is actually dropping down. This is basically next to where a bunch of nav card parts are. Now, this spot isn't too bad. You do have a window you have to worry about inside of that really small room, but the big problem is all the zombies dropping down to this location. And like I said, when you want to get out of there, you have to drop down a level and go all the way through the doors that you have to buy. It costs like 3,000 past the MP5 and buy the couch just to get back up to the roof. So this one definitely is pretty annoying. It's just in a really bad spot. I feel like a lot of the Die ones are like you have to go all the way around the map just to get back to a different spot. So that one comes in here at the number 9 spot. Coming in at the number 8 spot is going to be the mystery box on Varak, that's basically right across from where double tap is. Now, this one is right up the stairs from the jug side of spawn. So once you get up there, there's a bunch of things you have to worry about. There's zombies coming from your left, there's zombies coming from behind you because there's a window there, as well as all those zombies from the jug spawn coming up, and also zombies, like depending on what you have open, you could have zombies coming from like the bathroom and things like that. So this spot's just really bad because you really need to watch your back the entire time you're hitting the box, and if you're trying to hit it on like later rounds, you're just completely screwed. Like, good luck. There's no way to really train in this area anyways, so it's really tough. So that one comes in here at the number 8 spot. Coming in at the number 7 spot is going to be on Origins at the top of the church. Now, there's basically a one zombie wide area to get to this spot, so when you need to watch your back the entire time, it can be really tough. Now, one thing about Origins that I've always found, especially on Black Ops 2, is that the zombies just seem way more aggressive. So you really need to be careful here because there's basically no way to get out if you get trapped, which definitely sucks, obviously. And also you have to worry about panzers if you're doing it on like round 8 or something. So luckily enough, like there's so many box locations on Origins, so usually it doesn't end up going here. But if you're trying to get like the Mark II or something for high rounds and you just want to keep hitting the box and not restart, then you're pretty much screwed when you get this location after like round 8 or so. So that one comes in here at the number 7 spot. I really hate this spot. Coming in at the number 6 spot is going to be the / the giant catwalk mystery box location. Now, fortunately for a lot of people, this is the best camping spot on Derice. A lot of people like to camp there, but the main problem I have with this one is when you go to hit the box there, you literally have to basically train the zombies completely away, hit the box, see what you get, drop down, and just keep repeating over and over. Or you can just sit there like mid-round and hit it, but it's usually not the best idea because you can get overwhelmed pretty easily if you don't have good weapons. Now, this spot is just so annoying because you're basically trapped there, and I really dislike that. Like, why make a mystery box location in the worst possible spot that you literally have to hit it like end of round when you have like a crawler, or do it like mid-round at the same time while trying to kill all the zombies swarming at you? I just don't like this spot at all. I always thought it was bad. I don't know why this is a mystery box location. I guess Treyarch was trying to make it more difficult. and I think they achieved that mission because it just really sucks, especially when you're playing World at War and the zombies stick to you. You have basically no chance of surviving there unless you have bouncing betties, and even then, after they all blow up, you're kind of screwed. Coming in at the number 5 spot is going to be the buried maze. Now, obviously, like if you lock down the box, most players do that most of the time, so you don't have to worry about following it or anything like that. But the big problem with the maze is that zombies will literally pop out of the hedges right next to the mystery box locations. Now, I used this one specifically, as you can see in the gameplay. It took 3.5 minutes for Leroy to bring the box to that location, and then it moved after like 2 or 3 hits, which was kind of annoying. But you can see the zombies literally just jumping out of the hedges. Now, luckily I had the ray gun Mark II, so it wasn't that bad, but still, this is just one of the absolute worst locations. If you're playing in a public match, like chances are you could get this location, and it just ends up being a bloodbath of your teammates downing constantly, and maybe you as well. So definitely not a good thing, and it comes in here at the number 5 spot. Coming in at the number 4 spot is the first and only one from Black Ops 4, and that is the boiler room on Voyage of Despair. I saw this one commented a lot because people think this is really bad, and I tend to agree with them. This spot is literally awful. Not only is the box like underwater pretty much completely, you also have to worry about all the different spawns. Like there's zombies that come down from the coal, you have zombies spawning just randomly in front of you, behind you, to the left of you. It just does not work out most of the time. It is really hard to actually get a weapon from this. Now, luckily for me, I got the Kraken in an earlier game when I was recording this, and then I just ended up dying completely. So it's just one of those things, man. It's really annoying. One of the absolute worst mystery box locations. They could have totally moved it. Like they could have had the Odin perk down there instead, and then have the box like right at the top of the stairs. That would have been a much better location for the mystery box, but nonetheless, I am not the map designer, so they decided to put it there, and I just think it's an absolutely horrible spot. So it comes in here at the number 4 spot. All right, guys, coming in at the number 3 spot, we're going back to Die Rise, and this time it's the sushi bar location for the mystery box. Now, on Die Rise, there's literally only 3 locations. So this one is right at the top before you do the slide to get down to the upside down room. Now, this spot is really bad because zombies jump over the counter, and also there's a window that's like right in a one wide zombie path. So you're getting overwhelmed literally 99% of the time. If you're like past round 6 or 7, you're just getting completely overwhelmed. There's pretty much no way you can survive this, and it's really hard to do. Like in my gameplay, I think I have Who's Who, and I end up surviving, but I was just being an idiot and I traded out my gun for ballistic knives, which was not a smart decision. But overall, this spot definitely is not easy, and I just try to move the box as fast as possible, slide down the slide, and hope that it spawns in the upside down room instead. But overall, that spot is so bad. Die Rise is awful, man. It's just one of those things. Like the box locations are so bad. I don't hate the map, but I really do hate the box location. Coming in at the number 2 spot is going to be the top of the lighthouse on Call of the Dead. Now this spot is really bad, especially if you don't have the mule kick area opened up. This one is just going to be really tough. You have to worry about the zombies spawning in the 2 windows up there next to Deadshot, and also the zombies are going to be coming up the spiral staircase, and also you have to worry about George coming up the lighthouse stairs as well. So if you end up making it out of the top part where Deadshot is, going down the spiral staircase, you're gonna have to like jump around George to just not get hit by him, and chances are he's gonna hit you, so you're gonna have to run to water anyways. So this spot is definitely one of the worst, and that's why it comes in at the number 2 spot. I'm honestly not surprised a lot of you guys commented this one, and I completely agree. All right, guys, so we have 3 honorable mentions. I'm just going to mention really quick. The first one is the infirmary on Mob of the Dead. This spot is really bad in the tubs. You basically have nowhere to go, so you hit the box and then you have to like train around in the infirmary and go hit it again. Next up is the Mob of the Dead docks. This is kind of a bad spot as well. Yes, you can use the sniper trap, but it's not really that effective, and the zombies literally jump right towards you when they jump like over out of the water, so that sucks. And last but not least, guys, is going to be the spot in the Nuketown, either green or yellow house. As soon as you go into the building. It's like right there on both sides. This spot is really bad. You literally cannot train in this spot. You have to literally hit the box and like hope that you can get back to it in time, because this spot's really bad to hit mid round. So that one comes in here as the other honorable mention. And without further ado, guys, let's get right into the number 1 spot. All right, guys, coming in at the number 1 spot is going to be the very small room on 5. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, it's the one way in the basement, and there's a little small room with like an office desk chair. But anyways, guys, that spot is just so bad. It is so hard to hold down that area mid round while you're hitting the box. So you basically have to save a zombie and then hit the box. That is literally the only way. And honestly, I think this is by far the worst mystery box location. I have died so many times playing 5 back in the day because of this stupid mystery box location. And I have also seen a lot of people in public matches down here, especially during a fire sale. So anyways, guys, that is going to be the top 10 worst mystery box locations. If you guys think I missed any, let me know down below. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. And also, I forgot to mention, all the Vanguard zombies box locations are really bad as well. Yeah, I forgot about that. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.